I've got 3 basics to converting more leads. You've heard me say back to basics probably 1,000 times at this point since the beginning of the year. And I'm not backing off on that. I am clear that the agent who wants to take market share, the agent that wants to grow their business, it's about time, it's about effort, and it's about inviting a little bit of chaos into your life because you're trying to hit a big goal and achieve more. That's what happens when you're looking to get to a certain level of success. And a lot of folks have lost skills. There's lost skills with the buyer consultation. There are lost skills with the listing appointment, the pre-appointment process. I want to talk about converting the lead into an appointment right now. I've got 3 things every agent should be doing no matter what, 100% of the time, to ensure that they're connecting with as many people as possible. The first is the double tap. If you don't know what the double tap is, a lead comes in, or you get an inbound call, or you make contact with someone and you get their voicemail when you can't connect with the lead the first time. This really works well with inbound leads or people that come into your system. Call them, you don't get them, hang up the phone and call them back again. And if they ask, why did you call me twice? The answer is, hey, I think we got disconnected. Or I was leaving a voicemail and the call dropped. The double tap method works. We have agents that are implementing this literally right now, and they're getting more and more people on the phone all the time. This is old school. A lot of people didn't used to do it, and then they got away from it because the market was so hot. So double tap every single inbound lead you get. Number 2, don't just call the lead. Don't just text the lead. Don't just email the lead. Call them first. Text them immediately afterwards that you left a message, and then email asking to schedule a time to connect. Call, text, email works. And it's critical you start with the call. We are a call-first organization here, and picking up the phone and calling your leads works. However, there are times when you can't get people on the phone. They're tied up at work. They're in a meeting, whatever it might be. Call, text, email every lead as soon as it comes into your system. Because if you're not doing that, you're not able to engage with them and get into digital rapport with this particular client. So I'd be calling, texting, email every single lead. And the last one, and it's almost like a 2-step conversion technique here, is get every single person on a property drip, seller or buyer, and get them on an automated text and email drip if it's appropriate. Use technology to your advantage. Don't be afraid to automate. The property drip for sellers is, here's some selling like yours in your neighborhood or your school district or your township or the town you live in, whatever it is. Get them market data. That's what sellers actually want. They don't want necessarily to hear from you all the time. They want market data and to know what's going on. Doing that at a rate of once a week to once every other week can be really effective for potential sellers. The seller property drip is very underutilized and extremely effective. Buyer property drip is easy. As soon as something new hits the market that looks like a close fit for theirs, I'd recommend being specific in the area they want, number of bedrooms, and within a certain price point. Get every single buyer on a real-time drip from your MLS and your CRM. Do both. Don't just do one or the other, so they know what's coming onto the market and they're getting it from you, not from Zillow or Realtor.com or somewhere else where there's a ton of off-ramps. And the smart drip, that should be something you're doing inside your CRM. Make sure there's some sort of automation coming out, because the conversion happens when agents get in the weeds, make calls, send the text themselves. That automation keeps them warm. It kind of juices them up a little bit. It gets the people a little more open to receiving your call, because we know that all the conversion happens at 6, 7, 8 attempts, not that first 1 or 2. So using those 3 things, guaranteed, if you implement this no matter what, you make it a discipline, you're going to talk to more people, set more appointments, and sell more houses.